big function in another city in America. It was a big grand ballroom, and I was really impressed to be there. It was just a neat thing to get to be there. I noticed that all these national dignitaries came marching in. I also noticed that there was a little waiter going around putting one pat of butter on each one of the bread plates in the whole place. And I noticed that this very prominent United States Senator came in and took his seat at his table. I was listening and watching everything he did, and the little waiter came by and he said, "Son, I'll have 2 pats of butter, thank you." The young man looked at me and said, "Sir, well, I got to tell you, there's thousands of plates here tonight, and I'm just putting 1 pat of butter on each plate." The senator looked at him and said, "Son, I don't guess you know who I am." He said, "I'm a United States Senator. I make decisions every day that affect billions of dollars concerning millions of people's lives, and I'll have 2 pats of butter." That young boy looked at him and he said, "Sir, well, I guess you don't know who I am." He said, "I'm the guy that's in charge of the butter, and you're getting 1 pat." Thank goodness Texans haven't forgot who's in control of the butter. And I'll tell you, thank goodness that Texas does its business a little bit differently than they do in Washington, D.C. And we need more people, Congressman, that are taking that fight, Senator Deuell, more people who understand you got to live within your means. You can't just go raise taxes when there's a shortfall. You got to cut spending. And that's what we need our governments to understand. And I'll tell you, I think the 3 reasons that Texas fares better and is weathering the economic storm than many other, all other states in the nation. One is we are a relatively low tax state, and folks, I'd like to keep it that way. Texas has a fair court system where our courts can be a place of justice, and we need to keep it like that. And thirdly, we have a predictable regulatory environment. The EPA is out of control. I'm meeting with the governor and the attorney general in the morning, first thing, for a press conference to talk about some of the out of control EPA rules and regulations that they're trying to control every aspect of our lives. I know we can do better, and we must do better. And I'll tell you, as your Commissioner of Agriculture, I want our state's farming and ranching community to be able to prosper. Nobody is a better steward of the land and the water than our state's farmers and ranchers. They know that you have to take care of that before it will take care of them. And we need to remind our fellow Texans of that. We know here in Hopkins County how important agriculture is, but we've got 25 million Texans. Unfortunately, not everyone understands how important it is. And I'll tell you, one of the things that we've launched at the Texas Department of Agriculture is a campaign to educate Texans. It's called Agriculture is Your Culture. And when you go home tonight and sit in front of your computer, Google agriculture is your culture, and what it is designed to do is remind those folks that aren't involved as agriculture to the level that you are, that agriculture is more than the food that we eat, it's more than the clothes that we wear. Agriculture is the products that goes in your toothpaste. Agriculture is the products that goes in your makeup and in your medicines. And we need to do a better job reminding individuals how important agriculture is to our lives so that we can continue to have a prosperous economy, one that brings about jobs and good things. Now, we have many contested Republican races, I know, from the courthouse to the state house and to the governor's mansion even. And I'll tell you, folks, I just want to make sure a wooden thing. Whoever wins in March, we need to make sure that those folks win in November. We know what we stand for, and we know that you are the ones that will give people the opportunity to serve. You're the ones in control of the butter, and you're the ones that have to make things happen. It's an honor to serve you as your 11th Commissioner of Agriculture. I appreciate the opportunity to do that. I'd ask you to go to my website at toddstaples.com and sign up and help me out a little bit. Ask for a yard sign or a 4x8 sign or a billboard, whatever you can do for me. I would appreciate that. I have 2 Democrats and 2 Libertarians that I'll be up against in November. My Democratic opponents, one of them's named Kinky, and the other's named Hank. I like to call them Kinky and Hanky myself. One of them thinks that life is a joke. The other one thinks our laws is a joke. Because somebody told the Dallas Morning News that he's been convicted of theft and he owes the IRS unpaid taxes. You know, it's up to you to make the decision who represents you. I know this. My goal is this. I want a Texas that our parents and grandparents would be proud of, and a Texas that our children and grandchildren can prosper in. And I look forward to working with you to make that happen. Thanks a lot for letting me do this.
Thank you, Todd. That was most appreciative, and we appreciate you coming to see us again, and we want you to come often, and we want you to be our representative in the State House against and defeat Kinky and Kanky. Wouldn't that be scary? So thank you very much. Our next speaker, we are blessed once again, Republicans. What do y'all think of my signs up here? Stay free, vote Republican. There's a bunch of them back there by the checkout deal. If you want to put one in your yard, pick it up and put one in your yard. And if you want to make a little donation for the cost of that, Hopkins County Republican Party would be great. But I think it's true. The opposition party has had control, and every time they get control, we lose freedoms. And maybe the Republican Party is not the total answer, but we've come a whole lot closer than anybody else. Amen. So stay free, vote Republican. And one reason we do have great freedoms here in the state of Texas is because we have a state senator that has represented us in the manner that we want to be represented. I've known Senator Deuell for quite some time, and I'm proud to have him be my state senator, and I think you are too, and we're so thankful that he has come over. And when I asked him to come to this event, he's the first one who jumped up and said, "Boy, I'll come." He said, "What can I do?" I said, "Well, bring that band. We're going to have a Mardi Gras ball. Let's go." So he came, and we've had a lot of fun, and I want to introduce you, our senator, Senator Bob Deuell.
Thank you. I usually speak after Ralph, so now I can steal some of his jokes, and he won't be able to tell them. Good to see you, Congressman. Commissioner Staples, I guess he said he had an early meeting. He serves you well. I sat next to then Senator Staples for 2 terms, and he carried the redistricting bill in '03 and carried the defense of marriage bill. Let me tell you, he got beat up for that, but we passed it, and you voted for it. Marriage is between a man and a woman, period. And I think he'll do okay against Kinky or Hanky. Lieutenant Governor's got a delicatessen guy named Mark Katz running against him, and that ought to be an interesting race too. But Todd's a good guy, and Congressman Hall, I don't have to say too much about him, but he's been a long-term friend and a mentor to me, and it's hard to follow, and half of our districts overlap. I want to introduce my wife, Marilyn. We've been married 40 years. I know that's hard to believe looking at her. Matt Wolf, my regional director, is over there, and I think they film me so they can play it in the office and make fun of me after each event. But Matt's been a long-time friend. He actually was a pharmacy tech. And as you know, I'm a family physician and worked at one of the pharmacies. So he's the only one that hired him because he's one of the few people that can read my handwriting. So, but it's good to see all of you. Silver Springs is such a great place, and Hopkins County is such a great place, and the Stew Festival, of course. And now you had another bowl of good gumbo that was good.